Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Be faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? Seeing monsters at your window, screen.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is host Dinker Chaudhary back with a live stream of another game, and now we are in group 3. We are starting with the angle. Flight path starts from 7, it finishes off on the eastern side of Novoripnoy. So this time we are having a good little flight path, that is a vertical flight path, so teams will have the independency to go at most of the locations. Georgia City will be kind of inaccessible. Maybe teams will have to take some vehicles to reach there, or maybe we can see some teams gliding over shooting range as well. They might reach there as well. After that, if we talk about Watertown, it has been a hotly contested drop from a very long time, so I guess teams can go there as well. Stolber is taken by no team till now, but I guess Team 20 is making their way to Stolber, so we might have a little bit of banter there as well. Yasnaya Poliana might be taken by the players of Team 3 if they want to take it, so we'll have to wait for these things to start as well. And Team 7 on the other hand making their way to Rozok, so I guess Rozok might be taken by them. We'll still have to wait for the actual drop here. Team UD Pain. Team UD was 4 guys standing yesterday. I guess they had a full 4-man squad, and there is a solo player as well coming in from that squad this time. Anyways, let's see where they'll go. Let's see how they will try to go into the match. Team UD Pain still coming in as a 3-man squad. They are moving towards Watertown. Watertown has been a hotly contested drop in our weekly wars, but this time there is only one squad there, so teams will be looting that location. AIM squad on the other hand, they are more of VET squad rather than AIM squad, and they have made their way to an unorthodox location. They are being closely followed by the players of Team 20. I guess it's Zex Tatya who has got a vehicle to his name, and he will be trying to run over a few players of Team 3. I guess yes, he will be trying his best to run over them, but I guess he will be putting himself at risk if he will be trying to do that. Let's see if he will be able to do that. Yes, they are going for a fist fight here. Tatya trying his best to go for a fist fight to actually expose that player out of his cover, and he is able to do that. But for the time being, Tatya will start to fall back. Tetliabi on the other hand is getting knocked out by M31 Nishant. M31 again making a name for themselves. One of the players from Team 20, I guess it's Toxic IGL, who has reached towards a few houses, so he will be trying to loot these, maybe get a gun or two, and get those guns to get some knocks for his squad. Anyways, they won't be that lucky to start with a gun, but they've got a vehicle, so is that vehicle will put them at an advantage if you compare it with them the other squads, which is team number 3, who are still away from that compound, but they've got some guns to start with. AMS has an AKM in his hand, and 3-1 Khalnayak on the other hand gets another knock for his squad. And I guess this fight is happening in Milta, where we have a lot of squads fighting with each other. B2C Bunny still looking for some information, still looking to survive for the time being. It's B2C Suraj who is having an Uzi in his hand, but will he be able to use that, and will he be able to get some knocks for his squad? And 3-1 has started off well. They have already got 2 kills to start with, but they haven't lost any of their players, so things are going their way till this time, and they have got some guns as well. Even if they have 4 players standing, they have got 2 kills to their name, and B2C Bunny gets knocked out by N31 Raj. So N31 is redeeming their numbers really well, one after the another. They are getting a lot of kills, and N31 Raj, he connected that grenade beautifully, and complemented it with some pistol shots to finish that player off. And now N31 is rushing in on the players of Team 19. I guess B2C Suraj is the only guy surviving from his squad. He is the solo player, and he is waiting for players from N31 to rush in, and I guess the confirmation did arrive at the right location, but Suraj wasn't able to do much for his squad. Rita Gupta, thank you so much for joining the stream. And Team 8, they've already got a total of 5 kills to start with, and they have got 4 players standing. Let's get back to Choco as well. They are 4 guys standing. Christy, Mint, Karna and Laishirin it is. They are trying to go towards 6 houses. Team 10 on the other hand, in Yasnaya Poliana, they will be going up against the players of Team 4. So I guess a fight might just start between these 2 squads who are enjoying the luxury of looting a number of houses, and after that this squad will start to move away from here after a little while, so we'll have to wait for that as well. Team 19 on the other hand, they are only 2 guys standing. It's VS, Goat, Trigger and Billion coming in from their squads, and they are looking for some more loot, as they haven't got that kind of loot to start with. Anyways, we are 4 minutes and 25 seconds down in this game, but we haven't lost many players. We still have 15 teams alive. We have only got rid of one squad, which was team 19, getting finished in Miltire. They were the first squad to get eliminated. N31 made good use of those frags, and they got 4 kills to the name. I guess 4 or 3, maybe 4 to start with. Anyways, team 20 and 3 still in a very close vicinity. These two teams can fight with each other after looting their compounds. When they start to move away from here, when they start to make it to the circle, I guess the fights might start. Anyways, let's talk about team 12 as well, as they have made their way to northern Georgia City. They will be looting these locations completely. There is no fight whatsoever, which is going to start here. Just give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. Alright guys, finally we have got the cooling done on our phones so that our phone is not going to lag now. Somijit Das, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are having a good day. Let's talk about some more squads. It's team 17, team 18 in a very close vicinity. Team 18 are still looting the shore of the Erangel, the main island of the Erangel map. They are on the shores, and there is a squad on the if you go to the eastern bridge right now, if you go on the edges of the eastern bridge, there is a squad already holding those locations. So I guess team 18 is going to be in a little bit of trouble, as team 17, they have their eyes set on these players who are still rotating from these locations. DSI Bunty will be trying his best. They have already lost out on one of their players, so they won't be taking the those kind of risk when FF tournament will open with Rocky. Swamiji Das, I don't have any information about that. Anyways, let's talk about team 17, who are still 4 guys standing, and I guess they have got their eyes set on those players. It's N3T Boto, who is using that M16 with 6.6 scope. He will be trying to take some single shots on Epic Wave, but I don't think knock is kind of possible right now. And if you look at team number 18 right now, I guess they're looking for a bridge camp here. And if you talk about the bridge camp, team 6 might be the squad who will get caught in this bridge camp, because they have started to move towards the location of team 18. I guess the fight is about to start in a little while. Team number 9 making their way from the waterways, but on the other hand, if you look at team 6, they are still going towards that bridge side, and they are maybe looking for some vehicles. If you talk about the zone right now, it has taken a little bit of the military base shift, so maybe we won't be seeing team 6 heading towards the bridge. But if you talk about team 17, they are still on the bridges, they are still on the edge of the bridges. Team 6, on the other hand, it's Flux Aim God, who has completely flanked towards the left hand side of the bridge, and I guess they are also looking for a bridge camp. So the western bridge will be eastern bridge will be camped from both sides. The entry and exit both are camped by 2 squads. But if you talk about the entry and exit right now, it is still unclear where the zone will form this time. So I guess we still don't know where the entry will be and where the exit will be. VET, on the other hand, Mihiropi gets a knock for his squad, and will be getting that confirmation might be as well. Hyping zone in a very close proximity to the players of team 17. We have seen that happening from a long time now, but no shots have been taken so far in this fight. Hyping zone still looking for some more information to process. Team 6, on the other hand, they are on the other side of the bridge. I guess they are trying trying to get some more information, get that kind of vibe where the players are, and maybe they will use that information to process from where they want to go. Because if they directly go from the bridge, there will be a lot of trouble for them, because there is already a squad on the other side of the bridge. So they are stalling their time, they are still spending their time for the next zone to form, and maybe when the next zone forms, they will make it to the next circle. On the other hand, we have team 20 heading into another fight with the players of team 3. The fight has started, and it has started to a very good level, where team 3 is falling back right now. They are low in numbers. One of the players is bleeding out, and he will be finished off as well. Just on the other hand has been revived, but will that revival be enough to keep them alive? Toxic Igel takes a drop on the right hand side. I guess he's trying to get another angle for his shot, but Toxic Igel will get knocked out. It will be Jess who will connect those M16 single taps, and after knocking him out, he also connected some more shots, and that will be Toxic Igel getting confirmed, and team 20 will be losing out on one of their players. And now this is a 2v2 fight, where it wasn't expected that this fight will convert to a 2v2 fight, because of team 3 in a very bad space, in a very bad place. TSG Nina on the other hand gets a confirmation on bot hers. Lord gets confirmed as well, and I guess it's team 6 who have still not moved into the other side of the bridge, onto the other side of the bridge, and they are still holding on to this location. They have finally started to go towards the bridge, and one of the players from team 6, I guess, has been knocked out. It was Enigma who got knocked out, and Enigma is in the hands of players of team 18, who have done this bridge camp beautifully. They have already got rid of 2 of the players, and now they can also finish this off with 2 more frags, where Ask Singh and Clutch are the only 2 guys surviving. Anyways, Aizanaki, Yasin, Khazi, thank you so much for joining the stream. Mihir OP gets confirmed. Ask Singh and company trying to fall back, trying to go away, but they are being shot at. Some shots being taken on team 6, but they will survive for the time being, and yes, they will survive for the time being, and they will make their way out of this disastrous bridge camp that they went into, and it made them lose 2 of their players, but the other squad did well, and they deserved those kills. EROP on the other hand gets a knock on Nikhil, but EROP gets knocked out as well. So the fights are happening on more many corners of the map, and team 17 is on the receiving end as well, and as well with Bunty being the only player surviving from his squad, he will get flushed as well, and that will be the end of team 17. I guess the third party did help them get that squad eliminated. Team 12 on the other hand looking for some revivals in a very bad spot, I guess. So yes, they will try to go inside, they will try to close those doors as well, but they are being shot at from all the corners. Nishan gets a knock for his squad, and Nishan will be looking for that confirmation as well. Some smokes coming in their way, but unfortunately, will they be able to revive their pre-team? That still remains the question. Nikhil OP gets a knock and confirmation on Nishant as well. So N3-1 Nishant, I guess he overexposed himself just because he wanted to get a kill, he wanted to confirm that kill, and maybe that has costed him that game. Team Saz on the other hand, still on the other side of the military base of the main island, and they need to make it to the circle as quickly as possible, but the bridge is already camped, and I guess they don't have any kind of information about that, so they will start to move into the circle. They have checked it, but is that kind of checking enough? That still remains a very big question in front of us. The bridge looks clear, but it is unclear, as we all know, because there are already a lot of squads camping at this location. The bridge has been cleared a little because of team 17 getting flushed, so I guess it is an open door for team 15 to go in, and maybe they can make it to the other side of the circle. Amit Karar, thank you so much for joining the stream. Aman gets knocked out, and that will be M3-1 squad on the receiving end of another spray. N3-1 is down to 2 guys with Aman and Nishant out in no time. It is up to the 2 players of N3-1 to be the torch bearer right now, and maybe get their score up to the top. Anyways, Nikhil OP has been that kind of player who has been getting some frags, and he has been from the get-go, he has been the player to get those frags for his squad. Just a little while ago, he got a confirmation on Aman as well. That has put the total number of his kills to 1 and his squad kills to 2, and they have done well to survive with 4 players this time, because there are a lot of squads surrounding them. There were some squads on the backside as well. N3-1 came in from the front. TC on the other hand is trying to pick up these players from the backside. TC will be also trying to do a third party, which looks highly likely right now, with Hyping Zone and company coming in from the backside. It will be very tough for team N31 to come back in the game, because team 18 is 3 guys standing and one of the players from N31 is knocked out. I guess this is the time for them to rush into that house, but they haven't actually moved into the 3-story building, and team 12 players actually they got some time for the travel. INT God gets a knock on N31 Raj. That grenade did connect beautifully, and now Khalnak has healed up, but now he'll have to revive his squad mate. Gunjan Dev on the other hand gets a confirmation going his way. Now we are down to 12 squads with 34 players. Anyways, Hyping Zone and company still 3 guys standing, so they will be looking for some more frags here. Raj has been revived, so N31 surviving with 2 players, but they are dealing with a lot of trouble. They are struggling to survive. Some knocks coming their way against them as well, but they are in a lot of trouble. They have been put in a sandwich situation between team 8 and team 12, and now team 18 has tried to pop in some smokes to maybe get into that fort that N31 has created till now, but it is going to be very hard with players from team 12 having a high ground to their name, having a high ground to actually deal with. I guess it is going to be not that difficult for team N31 to survive for a little more time if grenades don't connect on them. If team 18 gets a knock, it will be deal done for N31, just because they will be fighting with 3 players with only 1 player standing, and that 1 player also will be going for that revival. Car 98 shot, it's going to be very hard to connect on that running player, and yes, it was very hard actually. God gets a knock on Vicious by the use of the DP28. Unfortunately, no confirmation will be coming, but it will provide some relaxation time to N31 squad, and they will be relaxing for some more time. Team 15 on the other hand, they are starting to finally move into the bridge. They are finally trying to cover that bridge area, and they are trying to go on the other side of the bridge, which also takes you to the safe zone in the next circle, and some cover being provided by Saz Mene, but they are taking those precautionary measures. They are still very cautious about crossing the bridge, and it did cost them a few minutes, but yes, they will make it to the they will make it to other side safely, so that will be one thing going their way. Anyways, N31 still 2 players standing. They are in the 3-story building, no damage done whatsoever to them. Team 12 looting those crates, trying to get some healings, as well as they are lacking a lot of healings. They are not having any health kits. N31 spot on the other hand, they are hiding themselves right now because they don't have any other option. If you look at them, they are on the ground floor, just because that grenades are being popped in on regular intervals on the first and second floor, so they need to be very cautious of where they are right now. They need to be space cautious while they are dealing with these players. Anyways, they are in a sandwich situation, but team number 18 has started to fall back for some reason. The zone has favored them, but I guess they still want to go away from here. They still want to have a better commanding position into the game, but they are moving towards team 9, who are already set on the right hand side. I guess it is going to be very difficult for them to adapt to a new place. God Canicus gets shorted, but fortunately will be healing up again, will be alive for the time being. Team 9 still not stopping. They are taking a lot of shots. They are only 2 players standing from a long time, but they have been surviving with that. Team 15 still very cautious, and I guess these guys are too much cautious. Like, yeah, it is good to some extent, but they have wasted, I guess, 6 minutes to just scout this bridge, to just cross this bridge, which isn't like the best choice. But anyways, team FL Lucifer and company still trying to bide some more time. They are still trying to get some more information out of that bridge, just because they are inside the circle, so they can spend some more time in the middle, so that they can actually develop some more information about these areas. Let's see what happens. Anyways guys, finally team 15 starting to make it to the circle. Team 12, as the zone has shifted, it will force them out of the bridge. It will force them on the other side of the zone. Team 12 on the other hand, still 4 guys standing, 2 kills to their name, and let's see how far they'll go. Team 15 still in a little bit of trouble, as Team 12 is holding the other part of the bridge in a little bit of not that clear manner. One of the players from Team 15 has been spotted. It will be Manny who has been spotted, main maybe who has been spotted, but he will start to unite with his squad as he's away. He's isolated completely. If he gets knocked out here, his squad will to move a step ahead to maybe get that revival done on his squad mate. Let's see if that happens. If he gets knocked out, will that be an extra pressure added to them, just because Cypher has a clear angle on this guy? If he pops out, if he exposes himself, Cypher will be sure to make him pay. Anyways, red zone has formed on these players, so if red zone acts as a third party as well, that will be damaging for both of these teams. Team 20 on the other hand, they have managed to survive for the time being. M31 also, looking back, they were kind of isolated from the other squads. They were in a very tough situation, but finally they have 1 second guys, I don't know why this error is happening. Anyways, Team 12 still surviving. They have the DP28 to get into this fight. 3x DP28, one of the best combination when it comes to long range sprays. Let's see if we'll be able to connect that. And as we are talking about DP28, we have seen a lot of damage being done to a lot of players by the use of DP28 single taps, which does add to your inventory, which does add to the kind of gameplay that you would want to show. Team Sazmane, he pops in that vehicle right into that haystack and will be paying for that. He gets knocked out from behind. It will be Devil Psycho will get that knock, and Iceman on the other hand gets knocked out by a vehicle explosion, gets confirmed as well, and full team has been eliminated by Desi Psycho and Stack of God. Unfortunate end for team 15, I would say, just because they were very cautious of all the fights they were taking, but one of the player got knocked out by that vehicle barging right into that haystack, and after that the other 2 players went down by vehicle explosion. So an unfortunate end to that squad. Anyways, I guess it was DBS inside the drop. Maybe it was AWM actually, but still not touched by one of the players from team 7, so that was a rare kind of thing. Anyways, I guess it will be UDP who's going to take that AWM. Yes, he is, and he will enjoy the luxury of having that bolt action in his inventory. Team 18, they rotated very early in this compound, and now they have spent five zones in here. I mean the 3rd to 5th zone maybe they spent here. Now they need to move inside the circle, and teams who are on the bridges, I guess they are going to enjoy a little more luxury on the edge of the ridges. Team number 12 need to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. Team 8, it's M31 still at that position where I thought that they will be finished very early, but one of the squads fell back, and now team N31 is in a commanding position, because if you look at team L12, they are looking to take those vehicles to they are looking to take those vehicles into the circle, which seems like a very hard call for me, because if you look at N31, they are right here, they are inside the circle as well. If they can actually move up this building, and that can provide them a better angle, and that can actually put them in a better position to get a knock, but unfortunately they are not able to utilize this high building. And maybe team 5 Choco is trying to slam into this building, and oh my god, Choco is directly slamming into this building. They have 4 players standing, but will they be able to use all those 4 players at this time? Nikhil OP on the other hand gets knocked out by team POV Karma. Gunjan Dev gets confirmed by play zone, and now we have our top 10 squads with one of the players from Choco. It's Mint who has made it to the circle. POV Karna gets knocked out by Stack of God using his high ground advantage, and I guess it's not the high ground advantage this time. He has flanked completely to the other side. He will be confirming that kill as well without any delay. Stack of God confirms another M31 Khalnayak. Right in front of him, Choco Mint has isolated himself from his squad, but he has done well. The other players of Choco are going down bit by bit, and I guess Choco is down to one guy. Yes, Christy and Leishrin has been confirmed. Karma got confirmed just a while ago as well. Some smokes coming in from Mint, but unfortunately no backup will be coming in. Raj uses his advantage, tries to go for that 200 IQ gameplay, but unfortunately gets spotted by Mint. Mint will make him pay for it, and now he has got that knock to start with. Another grenade coming in from Mint, and this grenade might just be the end. Oh no, wrong place coming in from it. If he would have popped in just on the right side and on the first floor, maybe that would have provided him that knock. But now he needs to pop in that grenade on the top side, but this time he will be going on the right hand side, I guess. So that does happen a lot of times when you have popped in a grenade at one location, then you try to pop in at another location, but you are spotted. And now I guess M31 Raj has been spotted, so maybe the spray might be coming in, but Khalnak goes for that 200 IQ gameplay this time, and it works for him. Team 7 on the other hand trying to make it into the circle, but they are being damaged, they are being picked up as well. Let's see if they will be able to make it to the circle, and will they be able to get that kill as well. One of the player gets knocked out. I guess it was the driver who got confirmed, and the vehicle explosion will see the end of Blitz as well. PC squad getting a lot of kill, and M31 has surprisingly made it to the circle, and their opponents are dying out. Team Mercenaries, I guess it is, who are still surviving. Wizard YD gets confirmed, and now they are down to few guys. It's actually 3 guys if I'm not wrong. TM Kappa YD trying to pop in a grenade. Let's see if that grenade will connect or not. Looks very difficult, and yes, that grenade will hit the haystack, and unfortunately no knocks whatsoever. Cannonbolt trying to go towards the right hand side. Let's see if he will be able to connect or not. And actually Cannonbolt surviving as a solo player. He has got a good house to his name. He has got a good high ground as well if he moves to the top floor. Dash Psycho is the only player firing from his squad. They have got a total of 7 kills, and 4 of them have come from the guns of Psycho. Let's see if he will be able to get some more frags, and if he will be able to make a name for himself in this one. Zone has a good smoke wall to his name, and he's trying to pop in some more smokes to make his way into the circle, but the way towards the circle is a thorny road towards safety. Stack of God gets a knock on M31 Raj, and finally I guess M31 is on the verge of extinction with Khalnak as the only player surviving from his squad. He will get another revival, and that will put M31 again 2 guys standing. And yes, they have done well to survive till the time when one of their players got knocked out. It happened a lot of times. Hyping Zone surviving on minimal HP as the only player surviving from his squad. He will be going for that revival, but unfortunately won't be able to do that as Stack of God connects another to make it to top 5, and M31 also makes it to top 5. And against the odd, I'll say that because they were in a sandwich position, they were in a tough position, but they went against the odds, they went against all those teams, and now they have made it to top 5 safely. Anyways, let's talk about 1v1 fight. It's Cannonbolt will be doing a 1v2 fight right now, because all the numbers were used very beautifully by the players of Team 14. Spray coming in from Khalnak as well. He connects on Kawabiti, connects more on Kawabiti again, and he will be looking for that flush by the use of that grenade. And yes, the grenades are coming Team 14's way. Will that grenade connect? Doesn't seem like it, but if it can actually bump, if he's lucky enough, maybe he will be connecting it. Anyways, I guess it's this Dash Psycho who hasn't moved an inch from his location. He hasn't given away his position, which has put him into top 4, but how far will he go? And now he's trying to pop in an energy drink that might just allow the players of N31 to actually know where he is right now. N31 Khalnak going towards right hand side, maybe trying to fight with the players of Team 12. On the other hand, if you look at Dash Psycho, he's still outside the circle. He has a total of 5 health kits and 30 bandages. He will be going for that heal battle. I hope he's going for those health kits and not the bandages. He hasn't dropped his bandages, so it can be very hard for him to actually still be on first aid kits. Khalnak on the other hand gets a knock on Stack of God, so well connected grenade coming in from that player. And on the other hand, we have Team 20 going for that heal battle. Will they be able to make it to top 3? TM squad has done really well to survive for till this time. Stack of God is on minimal HP right now, and I guess IND God is still surviving. Some grenades coming their way, and they have managed to survive. Stack of God gets confirmed. IND God still trying his best to survive for the time being. He's very low on health. He might be spotted by Kawabiti. Kawabiti goes for that spray. Unfortunately, doesn't connect the first half, but yes, does connect the second half. And now Dash Psycho will dash into the circle, and he will get confirmed. And now we are down to 2 guys, 2 teams actually. M31 surprisingly makes it to top 2 with only 2 players, and now it's a 2v2 fight between M31 and TM. Let's see who gets to taste the chicken in this one. Will it be Team Mercenaries or will it be M31? 3-1. Kalnak and Raj doing it for their squad, doing it for their servers in this one, in the first match of Group 3. Anyway, smokes coming in from Kalnak, trying to block the view of his opponents, but he has taken that side on one of the players of TM Chaudhary, and AZRP still surviving. And both of the players, both of the teams, they have the same clan tags. If you look at that TM, two players from TM, they are coming in with the same clan tag, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing that is happening. Anyways, Kalnak, who already has 5 kills to his name, and then we have Raj as well, who has 1 kill, but they both have shown good teamwork to actually make it up this far, because at one point we were looking at N31 squad getting eliminated at 12th position, but now they are at a point where they can actually get a chicken dinner to their name. TM Chaudhary at this time, I guess he is also trying to get some more information, but I guess there is a little lack of information on TM's side, but they have a little bit of that hint that yes, that team can be at that location. Smokes coming in from Chaudhary as well, and this time he's putting himself at risk, risking himself, trying to rush in on Kalnak, taking that full right flank, will be spotted and will go down as well after doing a little bit of damage to either player. AZRP remains as a solo player, he will get flushed as well. N31 comes out on top as a two-man team in the mid game only, and now they have taken a chicken dinner with 13 kills. Well done, N31 boys. Let's get back to team TM. Second position with 8 kills, third position goes to Dash, Psycho and company with a total of 7 kills. Thank you so much guys for joining in. Let's meet after a short break. The points table might be available in a little while, so that will be showed on screen, and let's wait for the next match. Thank you so much for joining in.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home, but if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I fell where my demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost myself. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of dancing time. Harder, harder. get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost myself. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. The flight path this time starts on the right hand side of Sami, finishes off on the left hand side of Hatin. It is a vertical flight path starting in between Sami and Bantai, finishing off on the western side of Hatin. It has ended its way down north. Anyways, teams will start to go to their preferred locations. We have seen Choco squad going towards Painan, but this time there is no team in Painan, and Painan has been one of those hotly contested drops where we have been seeing teams time and time again, but this time there is no competition whatsoever at that location. Team 14 and team 20, they are in a very close proximity, so maybe team Mercenaries might have a hard way going away from this location, or maybe getting some kills from this one. Sami has been a hotly contested drop kind of sometimes, but this time there is team 14 correctly in Sami and team 20 on the outskirts of Sami, maybe during those small compounds, and after that they will move away from here. This can be the call which will be coming in from these players. Anyways, the zone has shifted towards the main island, and now teams who are on the Hatin island, which is TM AZROP, maybe got disconnected. The other players are coming in from team 8, where we have some players in Camp Charlie as well, so they will try to move into the main island as well. We have a team in Lakavi on the left hand side of Lakavi. We have a squad, so they have not moved into Lakavi. Maybe for some reason they might be expecting that there is a squad in Lakavi, so they will still be scouting, and after that maybe they will move towards that location. They are going on foot. That means that the flight path was away from Lakavi and they weren't able to make it to their place. PET on the other hand, they are focused standing again. They weren't able to make a name for themselves in the last one. Let's see if they will be able to do something in this one out of the blue. If you talk about bootcamp, team 9 has full control over bootcamp, and there are only 2 guys standing, but still they have shown the courage to actually make it to bootcamp. But thankfully there is no squad here, so they will enjoy the luxury of being on the main island, and then they will start to move away from here. Maybe they can be caught off guard in rotations, but that's another thing. TDB Piku's OP is not playing from TDB this time. He's playing from Team Saz, and Team Saz they had a very disastrous end in the last game. They scouted the bridge completely for around 4 to 5 minutes. They made it to the other side, but after that they were kind of unorganized. 2 of their players got exploded. They got finished in vehicle explosion. One player just barged into a haystack, and he got confirmed by some other team. So they were picked off by different teams, and they got eliminated very early if you compare their rankings. Not the time they managed to go into the middle game, but they weren't able to use their numbers well. Anyways, team 5 engaging in another fight. It's going to be Christy confirming getting that kill. Actually, Christy got that kill. She knocked the player out. There was one more player, I guess it was Lashrin, who got that confirmation up and running for his squad. So Choco has started off well. Let's get back to team 19 as well, as there are 3 guys standing. They have already lost out on one of their players. Abhi wanting to fall back towards his squad mate after losing one of his players, just because he was away from his squad, and he knew that since one of his squad mate has already been finished, so there is no point in engaging in that fight. And starting from 4 players, they are down to 3, so there's no use going down to 2 players. When you have those 2 players standing, you need to use those numbers well. You can actually fall back to them. You can be 3 men standing again, and you can engage in fights after that. But if you are a solo army, you want to be a solo army, that can be very harmful for your squad. Abhi gets an M762, and he will be trying to put that to good use as well. Lord is the only player surviving from his squad. He has got that silent weapon VSS as well in his hand. Let's see if he'll be able to put that to good use or not. Team Saz, Mania and company, they have made it to bootcamp, Paradise Resort. I was talking about this a little while ago. And TM squad, they have started to move into the main island as soon as they got the information that the zone has formed in that area. But the other 2 players are still away from bootcamp, and they are taking some blind shots. Team 20, they have started to move towards Tambang, which doesn't seem like the right choice to me, because there is already a squad present present in Tambang, and maybe a fight might start between the two squads as they are converging on each other because of the loot that they want to do. They are closing in on some smaller compounds. Toxic Igel and company still in Nakam. They don't have any information about the players of Team 13 converging on them, but they are 4 guys standing. They have that numbers advantage. They're outside the circle by 800 meters, so I guess they should start moving as of now. Dash Psycho, he made it to top 3 in the last game, and he took his squad to the top 3, to one of the pinnacles of when you are trying to be in a match, when you're trying to win a match. It is one of the top things that you can get in PUBG Mobile whenever you are going into a game. So yes, he did it for his squad by some applying some healings, by getting that heal battle done for his squad, but unfortunately he didn't get that chicken or a top 2 finish. He managed to get a total of 10 points, ranking points actually, so that was good. He also got a total of 4 kills to couple them with those ranking points, so that was a good total if you count it. BG Xlord, showing the solo kind of gameplay that you would expect from a player outside the compound, not completely inside the compound, on the outskirts of the compound, at a rock, trying to just be as safe as possible. Team 14 on the other hand, they have started the game on the very note that they ended the last game with, and now they have got that one knock to start with, and the other player is also looking for some more information. Anshu is still surviving. Ashu actually is still surviving, and if you look at Ashu right now, he's having that M416 Glacier, and I don't think it's upgraded, maybe, but let's check it. Ashu will be coming in the game. Ashu 21 will be trying his best to get some frags for his squad. Let's see if he'll be able to do that. Let's see if we'll be able to get any kind of information. Team 14 trying to come in, trying to surround Ashu as for the time, but Team 14 need to make it to the circle as quickly as possible because one of the player has already moved in. The other player was offline, so he's on another hedge right now. The other 2 players, they want to come in, but they know that there might be a player gatekeeping for them. They know that there might be a player sleeping in the grass for them, proning in the grass for them, just to get a piece of this team. Anyways, Team 13 still 2 players standing, and they have some nice angles on the players of Team 14. Team 14, they have a vehicle to his name, and they are winning, and Kabawati gets flushed as well. So it's disaster for Team 14. All the players are going down one by one, and now they're down to 1 guy, and that 1 guy is the solo player surviving from his squad. What is happening? One of the players, Kawawati, got flushed by Team M31. The other player got flushed by some other squad, maybe it was Team 13, and now it's down to AZRP, who is the solo player surviving from his squad, and now he's trying his best to get a kind of revenge, maybe, because I can see him moving towards those players. Now finally he's making his way to the circle, which seems like the right choice to me, but he has Spina in front of him. Even if he doesn't know that there is no player there, he will still be very cautious, and I guess he's going to spend some time in the middle trying to scout this area, and he will not go directly into Pinan, but from some other location. Anyways, Team 7 engaging in another fight with the players of Team 6. It's Clutch who got that confirmation on Blitz. Pain is low on health as well. He will get knocked out, and now it's up to Blue, who is the only player surviving from his squad. Tries to connect a spray on Clutch, but unfortunately doesn't connect even 1 bullet. Will be going for another round maybe after spectating that player, after scouting that player, but unfortunately won't be able to do that for the time being. Team Pain on the other hand will be trying to provide some information to his squad mate. Enigma is closing in on him, and Pain will be providing that information to his squad mate Blue, but will it be enough to keep themselves alive in this game? TSG Ajay on the other hand gets knocked out by Piku's OP. Blue is still trying his best to survive for the time being, and TDB squad, they have managed to get away from Paradise Resort, and now they have started to move into the compounds of Team 10, and on the left hand side we have Team 9. So I guess there is a 3-way fight happening here. Nino might be spotted. He's trying to pop in some smokes to actually make it to safety, but he's being shot at. He's trying his best to provide himself with some kind of cover, but Team number 9 will connect that grenade, and that will be the end of this player from Team 10. Anyways, now it's a 2-way fight between Team 9 and 15, with Team 15 leading the charge with numbers. Let's see if they will be able to confirm those kills. Team 3 on the other hand is engaging in another fight. One of the players got confirmed. Ace gets knocked out as well, and now it's up to Team 18 to rush in and get rid of whole squad. They've already done the damage, so I guess it will be enough. Canikas gets shot at. Hyping zone closes the door for his squad mate. Epic Wave gets knocked out as well, and now they're turning the tides here. TC Epic Wave gets confirmed as well. Oh my god, what is happening with Team 18? They had two players knocked out, and just was the only player surviving from his squad, but that rush was very unorganized. This is the kind of these are the kind of things that do happen when you are playing as a squad for the first time or the second time. That was a very unorganized rush to start with. They were in a 1v3 or 1v4 situation, but still they weren't able to manage that. The rush was very organized and just made full use of it. He got 2 kills as well, and now he will be reviving his squad mate, and maybe he can get rid of a full Team 18 squad, but he need not make that same mistake that Team 18 made. GMRG Toxic Igel gets a confirmation on B2C Witcher as well, so some more frags coming their way. On the other hand, team number 9 is in a lot of danger, but they are redeeming themselves. They have been getting regular frags on regular intervals. Iceman gets confirmed as well. Team BS has 4 kills right now with only 2 players standing. They have got a full control over that compound, so they have played out beautifully. Let's give back Team 3 as well, as they are regularly fighting with the players of Team 18. They are exchanging those shots one after the other. This time it's just who has been shot at, just trying to pop in some bandages, but he will be getting a health kit from his squad mate that will allow him to get 275 HP, but after that just will be back in the game. Anyways, Deadly Avi gets a knock on GMRG Sunny. Will be trying to get that flush as well. B2C Sunny and company got flushed completely. It will be Team 20 getting that kill, but one of the player has been knocked out, and now it's N31 trying to use that BRDM to make it to the circle. Maybe they are looking for a fight as well, as they must have a little bit of information on the players of Team 20, as that fight just ended. So maybe N31 can redeem themselves. One of the players got out of that vehicle. 2 of the players actually got out of that vehicle on the right hand side, 2 players on the left hand side, and this is the kind of synergy that teams do have when all the 4 players are coming in from the same clan. So you see, right call has been made, and all the players executed that call at the right time, at the right location. Psycho in open dash. Psycho might be on a dash to the lobby as he exposes himself, but unfortunately hasn't been spotted by the players of N31, so he will survive for the time being. Team 20 still 4 guys standing. Let's see how far they'll go. This is a 4v4 fight to start with N31 already on 1 kill, and I guess Team 20 is leading the charge when it comes to number of kills. Yes, they have a total of 3 kills to start with, but one of the players from N31 got a nice spray connected on Tatya. Clutch on the other hand gets a knock on Sas Mane, so Team 15 also losing out on a few players. N31 has that high ground advantage. They will be putting that high ground advantage to good use. One more player from Team 20 goes down, and now it's up to Psycho. Let's see what he will do. He will be going for that spray on Aman, and unfortunately he wasn't able to get that knock. The cover fire comes in from Nishant, right side spray coming in from Nishant, and Nishant was also not able to connect those shots to that extent where they will get a knock. VS on the other hand, I guess he caught a knock on the players of Team 15. With Team 15 closing in, it will be very hard for them, just because there is already Team 9 and Team 6 from the back end, and I guess it's the end for Team 15 with Piku's OP as the only player surviving from his squad. Let's see how far he'll go. He's trying to pop in a grenade, and he will be trying to heal himself up, and after that he will start to fall back because he's not having any option. There are a total of 2 squads here, Team 9 and Team 6, who have more numbers as compared to Team 15, so it will be best for Piku's OP to fall back from here, just because he cannot take a fight at this location. Anyways, if we talk about the circle, it has taken a shift towards Camp Bravo, and if you decently look at the circle right now, it is no one's circle. Team 12 has started to move in, and they have already made it to the circle as well, so Team 12 will have that early advantage of being in the circle, and they will be trying to dominate this zone from here. Anyways, let's get back to Team 5 as well. TDP Piku's OP gets confirmed, and that will be the end of Team 15. Team 6 on the other hand, 9 I guess, still 2 players standing, and a lot of players are having M416 Glacier. I don't know how, but yes, they are having. VET on the other hand gets confirmed. Ace got confirmed as well. It was Zone, I guess, who got that confirmation. And if you look at GMRG Toxic Igel, he has a health kit right beside him, but he hasn't been able to use that. He's trying to pop in some energy drinks because the 4th zone has already started to close in, so it will be giving a lot of damage to the players who are still outside the circle. Santosh Singh, thank you so much for joining the stream. Team 5 has started to move into the circle from the right hand side. They will have a good compound to the name, and they might engage in a fight with the players of Team 12. VS, oh my god, he surprisingly makes it to the circle. They both actually surprisingly make it to the circle in a very fast manner, in a very swift manner, and they have got a good compound to the name. And let's talk about Team 6, who are in Para Resort right now. Actually they are outside of Para Resort, but they have got some good kills to start with. Clutch, one of those players who has been a star from his squad till now, he has got a total of 6 kills. Team 5 on the other hand engaging in another fight. Christy is knocked out. Lashreen is going for that revival, but the players have arrived on the scene. It's M31 who get another knock, and now it will be up to Karna Kern to win this fight for his squad. Let's see what Kern will bring to the table. No, he has been eliminated as well. Kalnak was knocked out, but Team N31 will be surviving for the time being. Vehicle explosion might be arriving, but N31, one of the players, I guess it was Nishant, who put himself at risk to actually stop that vehicle from exploding. So they still are alive in this one. They still are up and running, but they need to make it to the circle, which will be a hard nut to crack here, just because the vehicle is about to explode. They need this vehicle in the next circle as well for a good cover, and I guess they will be trying to put that vehicle to good use. Anyways, bro, please ask the management about that. I have no idea. Let's talk about Team 12. They have 4 guys standing, and 3-1 also with 4 players standing. They have got a total of 5 kills. We still have 7 squads alive in this game. The 5th circle is about to pop in, and yes, the 5th circle has popped in, and it will be Team VS who will be surviving, and N31 Aman still taking a little bit of damage on his vehicle and surviving with that vehicle damage. But this vehicle is about to explode, and they are on the edge of the circle. That vehicle explodes. Aman gets knocked out. I guess not by the vehicle explosion, but a spray comes in from Cypher to get a knock on Aman. Aman is very low on health. He's being shot at, and Aman will get flushed as well. Oh my god, that was disastrous for Team M31. Kalnak was low on health, but he has managed to heal up, and I guess Aman was blocked by Kalnak, maybe unintentionally, which has caused the demise of one of the players. But Kalnak is low on health. He needs to make it to the circle, and he has started to move in as well, but they will be spotted, and I guess they have taken a very good decision to flank from the left hand side, which allows them to move into the circle safely. So that's a very good decision coming in from these players. Anyways, if you talk about ST Accord, he's still waiting for players to come out of that area, come out of the blue zone, and maybe make it to the circle, and then he will be taking that advantage, but he hasn't been able to do so. Anyways, this will be the 5th circle closing in the 16th minute of the game, and now we have 5 teams, 12 players alive. Team N31 slowly making into the circle. They took the chicken in the last one. They have made it to top 5 in this one. The team who finished at 2nd position in the last one, they have been eliminated very early in the game, so that will be good for the team who came last or second last, or in the bottom 5 or 6 in the last game. So they have a chance to show themselves up. I guess one of the teams is Team 12, because they are surviving as well. They have 4 guys standing. They might be able to finish on top this in this game, and that will be very good for them. VS on the other end gets a knock on Clutch by the use of that grenade, and 3-1 Raj gets knocked out by Cypher. A spray comes in from Indigor as well. Trigger gets a confirmation on Clutch. Asking gets confirmed as well, and 3-1 Nishant has been flushed out. Grenades coming from both sides, and N31 is in a deep trouble, but the grenades are not connecting. Finally, grenade from Cypher did connect, and it will get rid of N31, Kalnak and Raj. And now we are down to 3 teams, where Team 12 is leading the charge with 4 players. The other squads, Cypher is only 1 man standing, and Team VS has been a 2-man army from starting, but they have done really well to survive till this time. Team 12, they have some nice little angles to the name. Team VS again using that bike to make it to the circle, but there is already 1 player present at this location who will make them pay, but that will be 1 player down. Billion will clutch that and take his squad to top 2, and these 2 players have done really well. They used a bike to make it to the circle time and time again, and they have done really well to survive this till this far. Anyways, they are exposed right now. Trigger has been spotted. He will get confirmed as well. Now this is a 1v4 fight coming in against Billion. He will be trying to get a knock, but unfortunately won't be able to do that, and now it will be the end of the game with ST Act of God and company will get that chicken dinner with 8 kills. 2nd position goes to Team VS with 8 kills as well. 3rd position goes to GMRZ with 3 kills. Thank you so much guys for joining in. Let's meet after a short break with the matches of Group 4.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home, but if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. to hide my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Oh, wait, I'm tired of dancing. I'm sure you'll find a home, but if you wanna travel, then go alone. What's the point in us if I never know? If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. If you want it, I'm sure you'll find a home, but if you wanna travel, then go alone. What's the point in us if I never know? If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, be faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always in sight. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always in sight. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always in sight. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always in sight. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. faces standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
With my head again, you had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream, and this will be the first match for group 4, and this will be the last group actually, and the first match of group 4 will be Irangle, and then it will be followed by Shannon. Anyways, we can see exist squad is coming in with 2 players in slot 4, and the vertical flight path starts in between Zaki and Severny, goes over shooting range, finishes off on the western side of military base region. So let's see where the teams will head to. It is an open flight path, I would say, just because it is a vertical flight path, kind of centerish. So yes, it will allow teams to go anywhere they want. Extreme ends on the eastern side will be a little inaccessible, just because of the fact that the flight path has taken a little western shift, western tilt to start with. Anyways, team 20 moving towards Severny. I guess they will have some good loot there, and maybe they will want to go over Severny to some other location, just because one of their player, Dark Lord, is actually heading towards some other place. So I guess they're looking for some smaller compounds, but Coast will make it to Severny maybe, or maybe he's also trying to go over Severny to some other location. Finally he lands at Severny actually, and there are some other squads. I guess it's team 14 who are trying to make their way to Novo North Georgia City actually, and North Georgia City will be up for grabs to I guess 2 squads in total, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that. One of the players from team 14, I guess he's going for a vehicle. He has gone for the smaller compounds. Team 19 also taking the stream drop, as team 14 will have to wait for the first circle to pop in on our screens, and then we'll have some more idea about where the teams will start to move after completing their loot. Team 4 on the other hand, going towards the north northern side of South Georgia City, and Team 15 also trying to make their way to the same location. Actually, they are on the southern side of South Georgia City. They are towards the 6 houses, but if you talk about Team 14 exists, they have gone towards the taller buildings here. They have gone towards 4 stories, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that as well. Let's just check it, guys. Is it a 3 story, is it a 4 story? It's actually a 3-story building. Actually, I was comparing it with the 3-story of Pochinki, but it's taller than that, but still it is a 3-story because of the tall rooms that we have here. Anyways, let's talk about Ferocious. I guess he got knocked, or maybe he got a knock. We'll have to check that as well. I see Run, 4 guys standing. They have 0 kills to their name. They are in a little bit of banter with the players of Team 5 who have taken the same drop of Ferocious. Ferocious actually got knocked out, and now CMG is down to 1 guy who looks like he's FVJM. As a solo player, he's only having a pistol to his name, and he's looking for some more guns. Unfortunately, won't be able to get them for the time being, and now he has tried to fall back as well. Ferocious will bleed out. Ferocious will die as easy as it gets for Team 18, as they have already got that 1 kill to start with, and now they are closing in on the last player of Team 5. Ronan is leaving no stone unturned when he's trying to look for that player. Let's see if Ronan will be able to spot that player. Yes, he spots him, and VGM is still trying to fall back. He's not trying to fight back. Finally, he tries to fight back, but he will go down as well. So it will be Team 5 getting eliminated in an early fight. They have been eliminated in fairy pair, so I guess not the best drop that you would want to take. Pochinki is up for grabs. You could have gone there, but you made it to fairy pair, but still you have been spotted. So this is the kind of the game PUBG is, and unexpected things can happen. You're trying to go safe, but your safe becomes unsafe when there is one more squad going towards your location. Anyways, Team 10 in Rozuk right now. There are 3 guys standing. I guess I'll have to check that, and they are in Rozuk, so they'll have some good time here. Let's talk about the circle as well. It has taken a northern shift to start with, but still a centerish circle, I would say, just because of the reason that a lot of the main island is still inside the circle, with on the eastern side, if you go prison and mansion being on the extreme edges, but still inside the circle. Gatka and the western side of Gatka is inside the safe zone as well. So I guess it's the kind of circle that teams would have wanted. Pochinki is still up for grabs, so I'll be waiting for some teams to grab that location as the circle progresses. Maybe if another hard shift comes, it will be very hard for teams to actually deal with that, because the circle might just shift completely towards the northern side, and there is a team in military base island as well. They'll have to make it to safety. They'll have to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. STR Evil also looting some smaller compounds, and I guess he is the solo player from his squad. I'll have to check that once, and yes, he is the solo player from his squad. Looking at his position and the map, it was a little clear that yes, he will be acting as a solo player for the time being. Anyways, let's look at his route. If we talk about his route, he actually dropped at this location. It's not like he moved in here, so he has spent a total of 4 minutes, I guess, looting this location. That's 5 minutes actually. He has spent like around 4 minutes and 30 seconds looting this location, and it may be a little less, but finally has completed his loot, and he is also having an M416 Glacier. What is happening these days? Has Glacier become that common that like every guy is having Glacier? In the last game as well, as we were going to team after team, we were seeing that a lot of players were having that Glacier skin, and now looking at it, you can see that a lot of players are actually having that gun in their hand, and it's Evil as well coming in with that Glacier skin. There is a flare drop right in front of him. I guess it's team number 13 who have called for that flare drop in Rozok. So that's a lot of distance. If you talk about Rozok and if you talk about STR Evil, that's a lot of distance. Watertown, I guess, where this flare drop maybe has been called. It's still unclear where the flare drop was called, but it might be Giorgio. Oh my god, the Giorgio flare drop was visible from that location. So flare drops can be deceptive. And the guns have already been looted by the players of team 11, Megatron and company. They have done well in weekly wars that we have hosted. I've seen Megatron a lot of times, and he's here again with BTC Hawk, who is also a regular in our weekly wars. IAS Gamer, and I guess this guy is kind of new when it comes to our weekly wars. I haven't seen him performing well. Let's see if he'll be able to do that today. Megatron has got that AWM in his hand with that M416, I guess, so he will be putting those guns to good use. Let's see how far he'll go. Let's talk about team 9, who are 3 guys standing. They have got 0 kills to their name, but they have got some good gun to start with. War Immortal still inside the shack, not looking to give away his information to the other squads who might be closing in on him. Lord Thunder and there is one more player, I guess it's King Lar, who are holding different locations. They are not in the same location. They should have been at the same locations if they want to use their numbers well. Warzone on the other hand gets a knock by Mini 14. So these are the kinds of knocks that are not expected in the initial phase of the game, but the players are using Mini 14s in the early game as well. So and that's a good sign that this match is actually will turn out to be a good game in the later phases. Anyways, team 14 still have a control over a part of northern Georgia City. Team 19 on the other hand inside the circle, so they have a better part that they're holding right now. They will be inside the circle. They'll have to use some vehicles though to get into the next circle whenever it forms, because if you talk about a hard shift towards that side, it is going to be very rare, might not happen. Like there are very less chances of hard shift, and on top of that a hard shift towards that side is going to be like it's a no-go. So I guess they'll have to look for some vehicles to move out from that location. Team 15 and 4 are in a very close vicinity as well, and they have been in this vicinity from a long time. So I guess a potential fight is going to happen between the two teams. As the second zone forms, it will start to fire up these squads. It will start to fuel these squads to maybe get into that fight that might start in a little while. Team DS still they have 4 players up and running for them. Venom connects a knock on Punisher Zone, and Warzone will try to come in the front to maybe suppress the rush that might be coming in after that knock. Mini 14 again coming into play, and he has connected beautifully, gets a few shots connected, stops the rush, suppresses the rush, and that will be enough to actually take down that rush that was just coming in. Anyways, Punisher Zone needs to be revived, so I guess yes, Warzone after taking those shots he will go for that revival, and actually he's not on the same floor, so actually maybe he misjudged the floor right now, and now he will be going towards his squad mate to maybe get that revival done on him. Yes, he will go for it now, and there will be 4 men standing again. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 15, they have tried to fall back from here, and I guess the call has been made by the agent. Maybe they're lacking some loot, that can be a cause as well of falling back, but there can be a lot of factors. Anyways, they will get some vehicles as well. The circle is about to form. The next circle will start to pop in on our screens in a little while. Cyan and Monu, they are only 2 players standing, but they are using those buggies to move into the circle, into a good compound. So they will be trying their best to actually have a full control over this area, maybe because this is an area which cannot be held by just 2 players or 1 player. You need a full squad to actually complete the full angles, take that 360-degree angles for you. And now Cyan and company moving towards the compound, which might get out of the circle in the next phase. Anyways, team 15 and 4, they have been battling over a period of time now, and still there is no result. We are still at a stalemate right now, since no squad has got any kind of knock. The zone has tried to close in on them, so they need to quickly run into the zone and maybe close in on the distance. Anyways, team 20 still 4 guys standing. They have done Hello. Check 1 2 3. Finally, the mic is working. I don't know from when the mic was not working, but finally I saw this bar that says that my mic is not working. 1 minute, guys. I think my mic was not working for 10 minutes, maybe. Nobody was here to tell me that I wasted 10 minutes of my life doing something that nobody will watch, maybe. Not maybe, it's exactly, but I did it, so it doesn't matter. Let's go back. OP Gaming, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. Anyways, team 19, they will try to get their hands on the players of team 11, so we'll have to look forward to that fight as well. Team AS is still looking for some information on the players of team 11, and I'll have to open the desktop audio again, that you will be able to hear both the things. Anyways, Miss Hacker still looking for some information on the players of Team 11, as they are a little split to start with. They have some good utilities and a good things to start with. On the other hand, we have Misaka trying to go towards the bridge. Megatron might be the guy to spot them out, and an AWM can get the job done for him as well. Cool Boy, on the other hand, he has a DB28 and a 3x scope. He's still looking for some information on the watchtower, but there are players on the right hand side as well, on the squad house on the western side of this area, who can land a big trouble for these players. Anyways, Punisher Zone gets knocked out again by its time. It's AG Fame who gets a knock on him. Anyways, PKD is trying to rush in on Megatron. He has exposed himself, and I guess one of the players from team 11, he has an AWM, so they need to use it. Actually, it's Megatron who has that AWM, so no damage done whatsoever till now. Shot coming in from Megatron, unfortunately doesn't connect. One shot wasted. Now he's going for that molly. Let's see if that molly will connect or not. It looks highly unlikely that molly will connect or not, and yes, it fell short of the target, and it will be PKD surviving for the time being. Team 19 still up and running, and they're now trying to fall back. It's PKD and Cool Boy with Massacre trying to enjoy the game to the fullest. The third circle has popped in on our screen, and it is favoring the areas of Ruins, Gatka, and the western side of Pochinki as well. Team 11 and Team 19. Team 19 is in a tougher situation if you talk about it, but Megatron gets knocked out, and now it puts Team 11 at a disadvantage, just because Megatron was the isolated player from his squad, which allows Team 19 to actually rush in on the players of Team 11. Team 11 will be taking some risks, maybe to get some vehicles up and running for them, and maybe get that revival done as well, but unfortunately they haven't been able to do so. They are not even going for those vehicles. They are not going for that rush. One of the players needs to actually suppress the rush, and the other player needs to go with that vehicle towards Megatron to maybe get that revival done. Anyways, none of the players are actually taking that risk to do that revival on Megatron. Megatron will get confirmed by that beautiful grenade coming in from PKD. He connects, and he connects beautifully. Anyways, the other two players are still in that squad house, and the split hasn't worked for them because of Megatron getting knocked out. T44 Joker, on the other hand, gets a knock on Navi. OP SMTino gets knocked out as well. DP28 spray coming in from PKD does a lot of damage to Team 11. Will shut them down from sorry, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Will shut them down for a little bit, but Team 11 is down to 2 guys right now. On the other hand, we have Ronan and company getting confirmed as well. They have been completely eliminated. Team 9, they still have 3 guys standing. They have a good compound to the name, and that compound is also inside the circle, so yes, they will be enjoying the luxury of being inside the circle. Team 20, on the other hand, 4 guys standing, 4 kills to the name. They have started off well, and they have got some good guns to the name as well. AWMs and level 3 kits coming into play from their side, so I guess they are going to enjoy the luxury of these guns, of this kind of protection that is going to be provided by the utilities that they are having right now, the kind of protection that they have. Let's see if they will be able to put those utilities to good use, put those armors to good use. Anyways, we are seeing a lot of glaciers, and on the other hand, we have Kinglar, who maybe changed his closet, which meant that his skin won't be visible to us. So maybe I haven't downloaded his skin. That can be a cause as well of that skin not visible to us. Anyways, let's get back to team 11, who are two guys standing. It's P2C and IOS Gamer making their way to the top of Mount Everest, where team 11 is already, one of the players from team 11 was already waiting. He had a buggy and now they have already scouted this place, so they can actually wait at this location till the fourth circle will form on our screen. So the split didn't work for them. They had some good loot, they had level 3 kits, they had AWMs and MT49 as well, but the AWM went in vain, no shots connected whatsoever, and the player got down as well. He got eliminated in the early phase of the game, and now we are down to 2 players with team 11. Let's see how far they'll go. Anyways, we still have a lot of game left, we still have a lot of players alive in this one. Evil as the solo player, he's holding to a compound which doesn't seem like the right choice to me. Let's see if we will be able to actually utilize this information that is being provided to him. On the other hand, we have team 8 still at a very good compound with 4 players. They can hold on to a good compound. They maybe can dominate from this position where they are already inside the circle, maybe a little away, a tickle of a distance away from the circle, but that won't make a lot of difference to them. They can still use their vehicles to actually use as a cover, and maybe put those vehicles to good use to provide them for a good cover. Anyways, I guess they have spotted some of the players. I guess it was team 11 on the top side, and they have been spotted. Some shots being taken by the players of team I guess it was 8 who connected some shots, and now he's trying to heal up. It's Hawk, who's only having 3 bandages. Even after, you know, making it to Georgia containers, they didn't get enough loot to start with. Hawk trying to scout some more areas for his team. Let's see if those areas are inside the circle, because that still remains a very big question in front of us. Hawk, if you talk about Hawk right now, I guess they're looking for a direct slam in, maybe, or maybe some more information, because one of the player has already moved in. This has been the main strategy for them, which has done wonders. With IS Gamer knocked out, Hawk will change his position. He will try to flank towards the right hand side, where team number 6 is already flanking from. So I guess team 11 is in a lot of trouble. They are getting picked up one by one from all the edges, from all the corners. We saw one of the players getting knocked out by some other squad while he had an off angle. The second player got confirmed just a while ago while rotating, and the third player is also not looking in a very good shape, with team number 17 coming in from the backside. Evil is the only player surviving from his squad, and he's not that far away, and he must have seen that there's Tasia at this edge, which will allow him to process that information, and maybe we can see a direct slam in from him. And he has got a good space, but he's in open. If you look at this position right now, he is in the middle of nowhere. He's just betting here. He's betting that he might survive just because he's on the edge of the circle, and maybe he will survive as well. But that's one of the biggest bets that I'm seeing this game till now. Anyways, Momu gets a knock on Hex Blank. Will be trying to go for that confirmation as well. Some shots being taken from both sides on the players of team 15, but they will survive for the time being. Team 8 has that high range advantage. They are trying to pop in some SLR shots. Venom on the other hand confirms Monu, and that will be the end of Monu here. Team 19 on the other hand will be trying to survive for the time being, as well as they got full control of ruins in the early phases. Team 14 is down by 1 player. Blank might be revived. Maniac confirms Blaze 1 and X. Anyways, Smoke's coming in for Blank. He will be revived as well. War Immortal gets a knock on AG Fame, and I'll have to check if the charger is connected or not, guys. The charger is connected, well and good. Anyways, the player got confirmed in Gatka. I guess Playzone was the perpetrator here. Playzone was the culprit here, and now we have Venom trying to connect a beautiful spray coming to the rescue of his squad mates, trying to pop in some smokes as well, maybe to get a good cover, but smokes are being popped in on either side, and it will be team 8 trying to pop in those mini free taps. This guy has been popping in those mini free taps very beautifully. Stable shots coming in from him. Venom goes down as well in the process of reviving his squad mate. Thunder connects beautifully on Dead, and that M416 has caused a lot of damage to Dead, and he will get knocked out, and now the revival will be coming in from one of his squad mates. Evil Venom got confirmed by War Immortal. Fame also on the verge of getting eliminated, and I guess it's Torito this time. Torito, who is taking the risk to Terror OP, maybe. I'm sorry for my mistake. It's Terror OP who is trying to take the risk of reviving his teammate, and the smoke might just vanish in a little while, and that will put both of these players at risk. Venom tried to revive his squad mate. He came in, but unfortunately he was flushed first, and after that other squad mate was revived by one of his players. Anyways, Legend gets confirmed. Sayan will try to take some shots on I guess one of the players. Ruins has been one of those places which is not urban, but yes, it does provide a lot of cover to the other players. Team number 19, they have been very calm and composed in this locations. No slam-ins whatsoever coming in from on them, and this will be the fifth circle closing in after a matter of few seconds, and it is going to put a lot of squads at risk. That is for sure, it's going to happen. Anyways, team number 9, 3 players standing, 1 kill to the name. They have a good compound to the name, and that compound has kept them alive till now. Blank on the other hand gets knocked out again, and I guess this time it is going to be very hard for them to actually come back in this game. Another player went down by another grenade, and Venom trying to still hold the location well. You see Goku on the other hand gets knocked out by Terror, and gets confirmed as well. Team putting is down to 2 guys, and one of the players just slammed in by that Puggy. Unfortunately, it didn't work for him. Blank will get confirmed, Beast will get confirmed as well, and as it goes, now Team 14 might get that revival, and unfortunately won't be able to do that just because the backup from team number 8 arrived at the right time, at the right location as well. And now smokes coming their way. They're trying to pop in some smokes and trying to, you know, loot these crates, and after that they will start to go into the circle. Fifth circle will start to close. It has already started to close in actually. Maybe it will start to, yeah, sixth circle has finally popped in. This is what I was talking about. It was still 5 on the circle count. Team 10 right in the center of the circle, it's Myth, who hasn't made any kind of noise till now. They are on 0 kills, but one of the player has been knocked out. Some smokes coming their way. Goku is needing a revival right now, but I don't think that revival is going to come for the time being, just because Goku is far away from his squad and he's going to pay for it for the time being. Anyways, team number 9 still inside the circle. The 6th circle is also favoring them, and they have a high ground advantage. On top of that, they also have a hard cover to the name, which will be benefiting them in the later phase of the game as well. Jokoropi trying to you know, see through that smoke, maybe trying to spot a player or two in that smoke. Lord Thunder gets a confirmation on B2C Goku as well, and there was no way he was going to be revived, so it made no difference to team 10 whatsoever. Teammates still 3 players standing, 4 kills to the name. Massacre goes down and confirmed at the same time as well. Team 18 laying down bodies everywhere. Dead will need to heal up as quickly as possible. They are also on the edge of the circle, so they will need to stay alive till the end so that they can make it to top 3 and maybe get a chicken in as well. Threat popping in the smoke. Anyways, Thread is trying his best to pop in some smokes. On the other hand, we have team 9, 2 players standing. Immortal is low on health. Terror to OP gets confirmed. It was Kinglar who got that confirmation. Team 15 on the other hand, 1 man standing. Itachi is the only player surviving from his squad. Itachi is trying to crawl back into the circle, and on top of that, he's also trying to get that revival done on his squad mate. That revival will be impossible as he's waiting for the smoke to pop in, so he will be only taking those crates, and he will be also indicating to the squads that he is at this location just because of the smoke that he has popped just now. So those smokes, instead of you know, being a good thing, it is turning out to be a bad thing, I guess. Itachi will need to make it to the circle. STE Dark Lord gets knocked out by Dead. Beautiful grenades coming in from those players. Taz will get confirmed as well by Devesh. Devesh has been a regular player in our weekly wars as well, and T44 Joker on 4 kills right now. He will try to do something. Devesh has been one of the best players with DB Dinker as for connecting, and now it's M416 that Devesh is putting to good use to confirm those kills. Anyways, squad has a total of 7 kills, and now Ghost gets knocked out as well. Team stated those shots, and T4 Joker will get confirmed, and that will be Devesh in company with 9 kills. They have made it to top 4. Anyways, let's get back to team 9, who have finally got out of their houses, and now they are crawling towards the circle. They are still 4 meters away from the circle, so that will be one thing to look at right now. Anyways, they will make it to safety as they are on the top ridge. There is a ridge that there is a, you know, slight disadvantage to the Kolkati has been spotted. Spray coming in from Immortal. He will connect those headshots and will get rid of another squad, and now we are down to 3 squads with Immortal in company. Jokoropi gets knocked out by Seam Dead. Beautiful grenade coming in from his side. Now Jokoropi gets confirmed as well. Immortal trying to throw a grenade as well. 3v1 fight coming into play. Team number 9 has a good chance of getting that chicken as well, and on the other hand, we have team 9 as team 8 as well coming in for that chicken. Devesh on the other hand connects on Threat, and that will be his first kill, and his squad will have a total of 11 kills now. 11 kills to team 8 and 4 kills to team 9. So if team 9 takes a chicken dinner with all those 3 kills, then maybe they can topple team 8 if they come at second position. 25 points, and that will be 27 points for them. So yes, they will topple them if they don't lose out on 2 of their players before getting their chicken dinner. Anyways, let's see who gets to taste the chicken dinner in this one. Team number 9 is playing with 4 kills right now. One of the player has been knocked out, so they're down to 2 guys right now. War Immortal has that high ground advantage, but now he will be surviving as a solo player. He gets a knock for his squad. Kinglar gets confirmed, and team 6 might be looking for that chicken. The Witch gets knocked out as well. Now Ranger is the only player surviving from his squad. That grenade was very well placed, but unfortunately no damage whatsoever. War Immortal exposes himself. It's Ranger versus War Immortal. Crews are coming into play for him. War Immortal is low on health, and it will be our team with most kills getting that chicken dinner. Anyways, they have got that chicken dinner with 14 kills. Second position goes to War Immortal and company with 4 kills. Third position goes to B2C W4YT with 0 kills. And rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in. Let's meet after a short break with another awesome gameplay in Shanok.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, be faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you found me alone, when the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your only. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you found me alone, when
to the game screen. Okay, let's talk about the teams. And the flight path starts from Cow, finishes off on the eastern side of Bantai. So again, we are having a normal flight path, vertical flight path coming again and again, and not much to worry about. But this is Shannock as well, so I don't think there's going to be any issue with any squad going to any location. Team will reach wherever they want, and it's going to be team moving towards Hathin and taking some smaller areas as well. Team 3 making their way to Camp Bravo. Paradise Resort is completely empty for any squad to take. If we talk about boot camp, there are only 2 players here, and we saw only 2 players coming into boot camp in the last game as well, and they did really well till the end. Let's see if the same will happen this time as well, if it will be Team 7 this time coming on the top with only 2 players standing. Let's see what happens. Let's get back to some more squads. It's going to be Team 18 with 4 guys standing on the edges, and we are seeing a lot of teams coming in with 4 players but going on normal drops, very edgy drops and very small compound drops. But we are also seeing a lot of teams coming in with only 1 or 2 players and taking those hard drops, taking those hot drops as well. So it's a very tough. I mean, teams are going for different approaches, and bootcamp is empty. So even if that 2-player team went to that location, they will be doing well. They will be going up with them. Let's see what happens. Let's get back to team 11 as well. He's in Camp Charlie. There are 4 guys standing. They have done well, I guess, with these all these 4 players. They have made it to a good location. I'm talking about the location right now because choosing location is a very important aspect when it comes to PUBG Mobile. When you want to fight in the later phase of the game, you need to have some good loot in your favor to actually deal with the teams who might go against you in the later phase of the circle. So they have come to a good location as compared to other squads who are still roaming on the smaller rooms, who are in the smaller houses, though that they will have some little less loot as compared to the squads, and that might be a factor when it comes to the main game. Now if you talk about the circle, it has taken a western shift, and now this western shift will create a lot of troubles for all the other squads who are on the main island, because the main island will be out of contention for the circle, and I guess the zone is going to shift on the Hathin island, where we already have 3 squads. I guess there are team 10, team 4 and team 20 on that island. Maybe it's team 4, I'll have to check that. Yes, it's team 4 only. So I was talking about how these 3 squads can be going up against each other, and they'll have some good hold over this area just because of the zone shifting towards that side, and I'm expecting a hard shift again. I think the zone will hard shift again on that side with Sami Island up for grabs. Maybe it will provide a way towards going to Hathin Island safely. That can be a good thing as well. Team 20 on the other hand, they are still on the bridges and on the Hathin Island as well. If Starlord actually doesn't go towards the squad mate, that will land him a little bit of trouble, just because that then he will have to cross the water area. Now Dark Lord has got that vehicle to his name, and he will use that vehicle to actually move away from this location. So still a good call has been made. He has made it to the right island towards his teammates, so that's one good thing going his way. Anyways, we'll have a lot of game left in this one. We still have a lot of space for teams to inside the cycle, just because this is not that hard water cycle. There is a lot of space for the teams to play around with. So we will be having these teams going up against each other in the later phase of the circle. Painan has been taken by team 14 completely. There is no other squad at this location, so team 14 will have some good time at this place, and after that they will start to move out of this area. Team 18 on the other hand, 4 guys standing, 0 kills to the name, so that's one thing going against them. But but since we are only 5 minutes into the game and this is only the first circle closing in, so they won't have enough trouble as compared to the other squads who are still outside the circle, who are still struggling to get into the circle. Cam Charlie is still being looted by team 11, and they have spent around 5 minutes looting this area. And I guess one of the main reasons that teams do spend a lot of times do spend a lot of time, you know, looting one area is that all of them, they are really close while looting. There is no boundary line drawn between the players that yes, I'll loot this area, you loot this area, and that does up the ante when you are looting it. It reduces the timing of looting. But when you are just one player loots one house, then you loot the other, then you check that if that house is looted or not, it wastes a lot of time. But they have completed the loot in 5 minutes, so that's a good thing. Now they have also started to move towards the circle, and two of the players are still on the backside, so that can be very harmful for them. PUBG Megatron still left outside the zone. He is still looting this location, so not this is the kind of things that you see when teams are only playing with different players. So if you see their team, they are coming in with 4 different clan tags, and this has been one of the main reasons for demise of a lot of squads, because they don't have that kind of synergy. If you see team 11, a few of their players have already made it to the circle, but a few players are still in the blue zone, getting a little damage done to them. Anyways, team 6 are only 2 players standing, but they have taken a good loot, and now they have started to move away from that location. Let's see how far they'll go. Anyways, this is what I was talking about, team 6 and team 11 going to same path, and now 7 is the only player surviving from his squad. 7 is being damaged as well, and he will go down. It will be team number 11 coming up to top and eliminating the full squad with only 2 players. So they have been eliminated, and now this 4 player standing squad, they have made to top 13 with a total of 2 kills. So yes, they have started off well. Let's see if they will be able to continue with the kind of gameplay that they are showing, if they will be able to get some good shots connected. Anyways, let's get back to some more teams and potential fights that are going to happen. Team 20 and team 8 might engage with each other, and I guess the engagement has already started. This is the kind of fight that you would see in this circle, and actually the circle is tilting towards Sami Island this time. So Hatin and Sami, both the islands were in contention. We cannot rule out the Hatin Island completely, because if the circle shifts towards the northern side again, it might land both of the squads in a little bit of trouble. Team 8 and team 20 still exchanging a lot of shots, and Ghost has been confirmed, and that is one thing that they need to worry about right now. Let's see if they will be able to come back strongly in this one. Thank you so much guys for the likes. If you're watching this and you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream before leaving and before exiting. We have been providing you with a points table as well very swiftly. As soon as the match finishes, we take just a few minutes to get the points table up on your screens, and we have been trying our best to get you the live casting, live coverage of all the weekly world matches that we hold. So thank you so much for the love and support that you guys have given us. Please do like the stream before leaving. Anyways, let's talk about some more squads. The next one is going to be a deciding zone in this match, just because I'm expecting a hard shift towards the Hatin Island, because the main part of the Hatin Island was still in the circle for the first zone, but the hard shift can come to the main island as well. Maybe we can see a bridge circle. Maybe the water will be inside the circle as well, so that can be one of those things to look at. Let's see what happens. Let's see if teams will be able to grab the situation right now, if they will be able to grab the next circle, and who will be the first to make their move into the circle if it takes a hard shift. So it is going to be very interesting, because the zone is still unclear. We'll have to wait for the zone to form, and after that the fights will start. Team 7, one of the player, I guess they went to boot camp, and now they have started to move into the zone, but they are still on the edges with team 20 gatekeeping for them. It will be very hard for them to actually come back. 2 of the players from some squad has been knocked out, but we cannot just go towards that location because we're not getting any mark on the map. I guess the fight is happening here. Yes, it is happening here with Ferocious knocked out. I guess it is going to be very hard for team 5 to actually come back in the game, with team 15 has only got one of the players knocked out. Team 5 is 2 men down. They have completed one of the revivals. They now need to complete another revival. Let's see if this revival will be completed. Anyways, shots coming in from Evil Venom, gets a hold of CMG. Maddie finishes, goes down as well. Now VGM will be the only guy surviving from his squad, and he's going for the fight as well. So he will get eliminated by Team 15. And Team 15 laying down bodies one after another. They have got some more kills to start with. BTW Terror OP gets that kill and confirms another player. So he has got a total of 2 kills, I guess, in this fight. Anyways, let's get back to PWLI Arju, who is the only player standing from his squad, but he's taking a lot of risks. If we talk about the airdrop, he has got an M249, one of the best guns if you are a solo player, and the zone is still unclear. It didn't take a hard shift. It has taken a normal shift, yes, a little tilt towards the western side, but still the western side shift was totally acceptable, expected as well. Now Team 8 and Team 4 are in a very close vicinity. Let's get back to them and see if this fight is going to favor any of the squads. URG Beast closing in on the players of Team 4. B2C gets confirmed. Some shots coming in from the top side. I guess Team 8 is looking at some kills here. Team 4 on the other hand is also looking to spot out the players of Team 8, but they haven't been able to do so. Let's see what happens. Punisher Zone and Company 3 guys standing threat on the other hand gets knocked out by Joker. Some trouble coming their way as well from the other side. Arjitaza gets confirmed, and that fight was happening on the bridge, and bridge fights are actually very interesting to look at, but unfortunately we weren't able to cover it just because of another engagement happening on the left hand side. Anyways, Team 20 are on the bridge just because the zone is still unclear, so they don't want to place their pets on any of the islands. And now the zone is going to shift towards Sami, I guess. Let's see. Ruin zone is going to be a good zone. Yes, it is a ruin zone. And now Team 20 will make their way to ruins. Team 4 might just use the waterways to make it to the circle. Team 8 will be coming in from the backside as well, and they might act as a third party. Let's see what happens. Alright, URGB is trying to make it to the circle. He'll have to cross the water as well. Shadow poison in the water, and now he has finally crossed it, and he will make it to the circle since he's only I guess 150 meters away from the circle. I'll have to check that. Yes, he's only 130 meters away from the circle, and he still has 10 seconds for the zone to start closing in. So not that kind of trouble for him. Team 4 on the other hand, they are still they have made it to the circle. They have crossed water as well. A little part of water was inside the circle that helped him to actually hold the zone. IS Gamer on the other hand gets a knock on Summer. Will be trying to get that confirmation as well. Team 13 coming in from the left hand side, coming in from the western side. They will be closing in on the players of Team 11, which might happen. Anyways, Team 11 trying to make their way to the circle. They are 4 guys standing 90 meters, actually around 80 meters away from the circle. They will try their best so as to reach the circle as quickly as possible. Team number 18, they have got full control over the ruins area. They were the first to march into the circle as soon as the zone formed. They were eliminated very early in the last game, so they will try their best to actually get something out of this game, since they weren't able to get a piece of the last one. They weren't able to get some kills. Poison gets confirmed, and that will be giving us our top 8 squads. Team number 18 backstab him from the other side, and now we have our top 8 squads in this game, and Team 8 might just barge into Team 4 again. That's the way they are going, because they have been in a very close vicinity to Team 4 from the starting, and I guess they have a little bit of information on them as well. Shots being taken by URG Beast. Unfortunately, no connection whatsoever has been done till now. Punisher Zone still in water. As soon as he gets spotted, he might get knocked out and confirmed at the same time as well. Punisher Zone has been spotted. Some shots taken on him. Team 4 needs to provide a good backup to him. They need to provide some kind of backup so that they can allow Punisher Zone to make it to the circle. Anyways, there are some teams on the left hand side. URG Beast will get an angle on Punisher Zone again. No, actually, the Rage protects him. Team 20 on the bridge, and they are also trying to make it to the safe zone. 8 zones. The 5th circle will start to close in a little while. I think it is going to be very hard for them to actually come back from this one. Let's see what happens. Since there are only 2 players standing, they are on the edge of the cycle, and there are still 24 players alive in this game. And on an average, each squad has a total of 3 players. So I guess that the squads who are having 2 players standing, they are going to be in a lot of trouble when they are going to go against the other squads who will be 4 guys standing. One of those is team 4. They are also high on numbers. Dark Lord is in the left hand side. T44 Joker coming in from the right hand side. Gamer gets a knock on War Machine. Will be trying to get that confirmation as well. Let's see if that confirmation will arrive or not. Punisher Zone gets knocked out, and it's Dark Lord who gets that knock, and Dark Lord will be looking for that confirmation. Punisher Zone has been in a lot of trouble from the starting only, and Dark Lord also posting his M416 with the glacier skin, but hasn't been able to use it till now. I guess it's not upgraded. Anyways, STE Dark Lord trying to go towards the right hand side as well. B2C Hawk gets knocked out by Comrade BTC. IS Gamer gets a confirmation on War Machine. Punisher Zone is knocked out. Team number 4 is down to 2 guys now. Punisher Zone might be revived if the other player reaches him at the right time. Yes, actually, Coldboy is trying his best to reach towards Punisher. Maybe get that revival as well. The 6th zone has formed on our screen. It's team number 14 on the receiving end of a lot of shots. Blank still surviving. He will need to heal up. Maybe he can get that revival done on his squad mates, but his teammates are outside the circle, so that can be one thing which is going against them. Yes, Abhi gets confirmed, and now the full squad maybe has been eliminated, and that will give us our top 6 squads. Coldboy trying to rush in with his teammate Maniac. I guess team number 11 is down to 1 player if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that. And now we have a total of 16, and Spray coming in from dead. Let's see if we'll be able to connect or not. Fortunately, he connects, and he connects beautifully. Gets rid of Comrade BDC as well. Anyways, he has done it beautifully, and now he will be going in for another spray. IS Joker gets confirmed as well, and now we are down to 14 guys. 15 minutes still left in this zone. Team 11 has been spotted as well. They are down to 2 guys. Maybe I'll have to check that. Yes, Scissor will be confirmed in a little while. Megatron will be the last player surviving. He will make it to the circle. Scissor gets confirmed by Ronan. He was exposed. He will get confirmed as well. Completely eliminated. T44 Joker gets another confirmation. Players have been spotted. Megatron goes for that spray. Player gets a knock. He will be able to get another. Continues the spray. Unfortunately, was not able to get that flush. Maybe we'll try to pop in a grenade or 2, and that will provide him a little bit of time to relax. But unfortunately, won't be able to pop in a grenade, and won't be able to survive as well as he has been spotted. He will go for that spray again, and the zone is pushing him outside of the ridge, which is putting him at risk. And yes, he will be eliminated. He was low on health. There was no way he was going to survive. Anyways, he has been eliminated completely. Coldboy has been knocked out, so team 4 is down to 2 guys. Spray coming in from Maniac. He will try to connect. He gets a knock, I guess. Oh no, actually didn't get a knock, but he did post that spray beautifully. Anyways, one of the player is knocked out from team 4 as well. Coldboy might not be revived. Grenades coming in from Maniac. Fortunately, this grenade might connect. Yes, it did connect, and dead had been confirmed. Beast goes down. Ranger is the only player surviving from his squad. One more grenade, and a team number 8 won't be able to see the next day. Anyways, Coldboy looking for some information to provide onto his squad mates. Maniac on the other hand gets knocked out. Punisher Zone is the only player surviving from his squad. A grenade comes in. Unfortunately, finishes off his own teammate. No damage done to the opponent. Spray coming in from Punisher Zone. He is the only player surviving from his squad, and their squad was looking very strong at the starting, but unfortunately they get eliminated very easily. Anyways, 3 squads still left, and team 20, team 18 and team 8 are locking horns with each other to get that chicken dinner. Xeno still looking as a one-man army, trying to rush in. On the other hand, we have Navi OP going in for that revival on Ronan. Joker might be healing up as quickly as possible, but that spray from Xeno connects beautifully, gets a knock. Joker is also low on health, and a bullet or 2 will see his end as well. Joker has been spotted, but before going down, he will connect on Zeno. He will get that confirmation. Maybe not. No, actually didn't get that confirmation. Zeno is needing a revival. Ronan still waiting to heal up, and after that, maybe he'll get that revival done. Navi OP looking for some more information. Zeno actually tried to come outside of the zone. He was trying to go towards blue zone to get that revival. If he would have survived inside the circle, and if he would have allowed his squad mates to actually make it into the zone, maybe he would have been revived. And now this is a 2v2 fight. Let's see who gets to taste the chicken dinner. Anyways, this is a 2v2 fight between Team 18 and Team 8 for the chicken dinner. URG Beast and Ragnar pushing for that chicken dinner. The zone has already started to close in. Both the squads looking strong in this area. Ridges have been supported. Ridges have been given to both squads, but URG Beast goes down first, and Team 8 will get flushed, and it will be Team FM getting that chicken dinner with 9 kills. Second position goes to Team URG, and CM Dead with 9 kills as well. Third position goes to Team Football Joker and company with a total of 7 kills. Rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in, and we will meet tomorrow with another set of matches. Thank you so much.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Harder, harder. My demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell, oh well. It's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my styling. Where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music